Hi guys, this is Super Sam once again, and in this video, I'm going to take you through 5 point credibility tests between AI and AY multi-character. Let's go. So the first point I have on my list is no skill required. Now for AI, that requires no skill. Anybody can take up any prompt and then generate a character of it, or you can as well take up an image and generate your character of it. Whereas for AI multi-character, you need a level of skill in the 3D world, okay, to generate your characters. So for this point, I'll be giving AI the win. So tick for AI. On the second point, I have workable structure. Now, under workable structure, looking at AI in review, when you generate your models or characters using AI, you realize that you have a very poor UV. And aside from that, most times the meshes are very rough and then they are non-manifold. And of course, the polygon count is always very, very high. And these are not workable in terms of animation. Before you can use the model properly in animation, you need to retopologize, you need to fix one or two things. And if you don't have any skill of this, it simply means you would have to go pay another artist who can do it for you. Okay, so that's working with AI. Now, if you are working with AY multi-character, all you need to do is just generate your character and you have no worries. Every generated character had already been rigged, so you don't have to think about rigging these characters again. Just go straight to your animation. The UV is fantastic. You don't have to work on the UV again. The polygon count is very, very nice. It's awesome. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, you enjoy what you have by working with AY multi-character over AI in this case. So for this point, I'm going to give AY multi-character the tick. Tick. So the third point we are checking out is speed. In terms of AI, you all know you generate your models or characters using prompts in AI. Sounds cool. You type strings of words and it generates an image for you. But sometimes whatever you generate is not really what you want. You can also go back and tweak. Okay, so that's good. But once you have your models, you still need to rework these models because you cannot use them directly as you've gotten them from AI, which means you need an artist to help you tweak or fine tune whatever result you already have. And by so doing, you're wasting time and you're also wasting money. But looking at AY multi-character on the other hand, you generate your characters with just a click of a button. And this is very fast. Just click once, boom, you have the characters. Now, these characters you have are already pre-rigged. You don't have to do anything further other than go straight to animation. And by doing this, you're saving time and you're saving yourself money. Okay, so in this category, before you are able to generate 3 characters using prompts and AI, AY multi-character must have generated about 10 characters, and that's a fact. So under this category, I'm going to give AY multi-character the win this time around. So the fourth category we'll test out will be time and money. Which of these two options saves you time and money? Let's take a look at AI, for example. When you create models using AI, especially when you are on a subscription-based platform, now you have to keep paying subscriptions, right? Before you can do anything meaningful with it. That is not going to save you money because you keep paying a recursive bill. Now, when you also create these characters, due to the problems of it not being non-manifold, not having very good UV layout, having crazy number of polygon counts, if you can't do all these things yourself, you need to pay an artist to help you retopologize. You need to pay an artist to help you clean up. You need to pay an artist to help you get a very good layout. And possibly you need to pay an artist to help you rig this character before jumping to the stage of animation. All this would not save you time, neither would it save you money. Now, let us take a look at AY multi-character, for example. Now, when you create your characters using AY multi-character, you have every control over this character. Number one, you don't have to pay subscription. You only pay once and you own it for life. Number two, once you create this character, the character has very, very good UV layout. The character has reasonable polygon counts. The character is already rigged. You don't have to pay any other artist to do any of these things for you. You don't have to think about retopologizing. You know, everything is already fine from the generation you already created yourself, right? So in this case, I would say AY multi-character would save you time and will also save you money. So for this category, I'm going to give AY multi-character the win. So tick, boom. The last point we're going to check out will be originality. Let's take AI, for example. When you create your characters in AI, most times your characters would look close to another character being generated by somebody else. Okay, so it is not original. And even from the name, artificial intelligence, so artificial is not original. There's nothing original about artificial, so that says everything. I wouldn't waste so much time on that. But looking at AY multi-character, now this is very, very original. Let's start with the name, the naming convention. We are Nigerians from Nigeria, the Yoruba tribe in Nigeria. In Yoruba, we have a name called Ayo. Ayo means joy, and you have several kind of Ayo. You can have Ayokumi, you can have Ayowatide, you can have Ayomide, Ayo, and it's unisex for both male and female. That was how we came up with the name AY multi-character. AY stands for Ayo, multi-character. So it can be male, it can be female. So we have AY male, we have AY female, we have AY kid. Now, this name is very original. That's one. And number two, when you create characters using AY multi-character, the options are so much. You can have very different looking characters by generating these characters using AY multi-character. So in terms of originality, I'm going to give AY multi-character the win. So tick. Now, having seen the options laid out before us, we're going to leave you guys to decide who is the king of speed and money saving between AI or AY multi-character. Peace.